What's up? How's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, it is time indeed to return to LEGO Jurassic World. It is now officially available on the Nintendo Switch. I want to thank the lovely folks over at TT Games and Warner Brothers who did send over a review copy, so I'm super duper stoked to be able to dive into this game. Now, in addition to that, guys, of course, I would love to hear your opinions and thoughts on what is your favorite Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, I guess, because there's several different names. Jurassic, let's put it that way. Your favorite Jurassic film. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys do enjoy the LEGO Jurassic World walkthrough, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let's aim for 5,000 likes on today's video. That would be absolutely amazing if we could reach that goal. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin the adventure once again. We get started on a Nintendo Switch. It is time to go on ahead and play some Jurassic Park action in LEGO form, which would be pretty exciting. Also, have you seen that short that was just released? I think either today or yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Colin Trevorrow, the director of Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World movie. My gosh, it's so awesome. It's way more like a horror movie. It's really, really cool. You definitely should check it out. But for now, here we go, folks. Seems like things are getting started here with some raptors. I'm very curious to see how this game will run on the Nintendo Switch versus the PlayStation 4. I'm curious to see if the customizer and everything will be the same. So there's a lot of elements to explore here for sure. We also clearly need to activate the subtitles in order for that to function. Okay, so here we are in the Raptor Transfer. This is where we kick things off. This is our first level, I guess, is the way to call it in the game. So as we get started, the first thing we're going to do is just take a quick pause, go into options and turn on subtitles, I guess, which I don't know why it was off by default. That's a little odd. Usually I have that already pre-activated. Okay. So we are clearly being told that we're supposed to unpack some sort of a generator pan. Is that what he just said? I believe that's what he said, right? Uh-oh, there's some raptor noises. That is pretty terrifying. Okay. So he seems to have like some sort of tranquilizer gun or something like that, right? As his weapon of choice. I forget who's... this is Robert Muldoon. Okay. You know what else is interesting? I think this is the very first LEGO game that I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch. Like, quite literally. So that's kind of an interesting variable, because I've not played any of them. I will say it's running really smoothly. Like, no complaints right now as far as just the sheer quality. Like, it seems to be running at... I don't think this is 60 frames per second. I would say it's 30, probably. But whatever it is, it's running quite well. Apart from that moment right there, that was a little bit odd. I'm not really sure what just happened there. Okay, so time to use the stun rod. Here we are. Power this thing up. And I guess now we have a functional staircase. Or I guess I should say ladder, if I want to be using the correct words. Which is probably a good idea. Okay, let's gather up some more studs over here. Sweet. Oh, cool. They actually had a blue stud in the corner there. That's pretty nice. Get some more studs collected right there. That is definitely great. Okay. I'm really just kind of going out of my way to collect studs right now, because I definitely want to try to get the... what is it called in this game? I guess True Jurassic level? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Because it has been quite a few years since we have last played this. This originally came out in, what, 2015? I want to say, something like that. So it's been a while. And I'm definitely excited to replay this game, mainly because I still do think that the customizer in this game is so much fun. The fact that they let you customize not just characters, like the actual LEGO characters, but also the dinosaurs, which was just such a blast the initial time to be able to just create like crazy variations of velociraptors and T-Rexes and Stegosauruses. Like if you're like, hey, I want to create a, I don't know, a purple Stegosaurus or something like that, you can do that, which is definitely pretty cool. So let's see. It looks like we've got a few puzzling elements here that, again, require the electric rod ability to go on ahead and charge up these panels here. So that's what we need to do here next, it looks like. Let's gather a few studs as well in the process. Why not? We're going to gather this up. Sweet. Okay, before we deal with that, I guess we're supposed to head over to this end. I wonder, does he have the ability to track things? He does. Cool. So again, obviously, just like in any other LEGO game, like the superhero LEGO games and things like that, the game obviously has a lot of similar mechanics, like certain characters have other abilities that, or certain abilities that other characters do not have. Like in this case, as you could see, Muldoon is the one who's able to use like the tracking item, whereas, who was it, this guy? Joffrey? Makes me think of Game of Thrones. Joffrey Brown does not have that ability, but on the bright side, he does have the electric rod ability. So each one kind of specializes in their own way, making each character hopefully feel unique and different and kind of special for their own reason. Just like they do with the superhero ones, where it's a lot easier to classify things because you can literally just say like, well, you know, Batman has detective ability, Superman can fly, super strength, so on and so forth. In a game where it's mostly humans, it's a lot more difficult to figure out abilities like that. I've always like admired when they're able to make characters feel unique and different, just basically on like their skill sets and occupation and things like that. So kind of a clever way to go about things regardless. Okay, I don't know why there's all those frogs over there. What's up with that? Okay, we're doing pretty well with the studs. Not like incredibly well. I really hope there's an opportunity to get more studs elsewhere, because right now we're definitely still kind of low on our stud count. Okay, so let's see. We should be able to use the dart on that, correct? Yikes. And so there's that platform completed. Here we go. Time to push the Raptor into its trap, I guess? Or holding cell, as they like to call it, probably. Okay, let's gather some studs. All right, what are we waiting on? Are we supposed to help here? Yep. You'd think a machine would be doing this, you know, considering how massive that box is. It seems ginormous. But you can kind of see the Velociraptor actually through little holes in the box there. It's interesting that they actually have a character model in there. Because again, when you think of LEGO games, you don't ever, at least that's how I think people think of them, you don't ever think of like very, how do I say it, like technically sound games in terms of like they're incredibly complex or something like that. But I will say that if you really think about it, they really do a lot of cool stuff with LEGO games where it's like attention to detail is way greater than you might even imagine. So I do appreciate that sort of cool detail that we see here. Okay, so looks like we need to power this up in order to release the Raptor. And there we go. Everything went perfectly smooth. You see that? No issues whatsoever. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Just let go of the sausage there. What's wrong with you? Oh no. This is gonna go bad. Okay, things worked out. Kinda. Whew. And so then we cut to what seems like a much more bright and sunny and friendly area here. Sorta, right? Like, that other spot seemed very intimidating, you know? There's all night, gloom, raining. Dinosaurs in captivity. And now, we have a kind of more of an archaeological dig site that we need to explore. Okay, so first thing we can do is actually go on ahead and save, which is always convenient. And a good idea, just in the sense that you didn't do all that other progress for nothing, just in case if the game crashes or anything like that. And I'm not saying that it will. It's very rare in my experience that LEGO games crash. It happens. I'm not saying it's not. It's like it's never happened to me, but it's very, very, very rare. So, just in case, I always say just go out of your way to take that little moment to go on ahead and save up. That way you don't lose your progress. And if you do have to reboot or anything like that, you'll hopefully continue from this point instead of getting things started all the way back from the very, very beginning. Okay, so it looks like we're about halfway done with our stud collecting for this level, which you can see, by the way, above the 3 dinos, you can see like a yellow stud bar kind of filling up slowly but surely. So when that gets all the way filled up, that's when you know that you've done a good job for the whole level. So that's why we're going out of our way to smash and bash just about everything so that we're able to increase our stud count slowly but surely and get to that true hero rank, I guess. I don't actually remember what it's called in this game, because in the superhero games, they call it, in some of them, like True Believer, then True Superhero, True Hero. Then there is, in the Harry Potter, what do they call it? Is it True Wizard, I want to say?
Oh, sure. Do as I say, not as I do.
Okay, what is this? Seems like we've discovered some digging sites here, including a whole bunch of studs. Okay, let's get a little bit of digging done, shall we? Activate that ability. And so we wind up with a whole bunch of skeleton bones, which assemble a very cool looking Velociraptor. Okay, I actually just realized, is there another one over there in the corner? How do we go backwards? There we go. I was a little concerned for a second. I was like, if this thing doesn't go backwards, that's going to be trouble. Can we gather that? Nice. Look at that. That was a lot of studs right there. Okay, so it looks like Ellie is the one that has the high jump ability. Uh-oh. Okay. A little nerve-wracking for a moment there. I thought we were going to not make that jump, but we did, luckily. Okay, that's a lot of studs. We got to drop back down to gather that up. And luckily, we don't have to go through the crazy dinosaur climb anymore, because now we have a convenient ladder that we could utilize in order to get up and down this little ridge here quite easier. Okay, so let's gather some studs. Obviously, not getting too lucky right now as far as the studs are concerned, because we're mostly getting only silver studs, which unfortunately are not that worth while, because they're basically just 10 points each, which kind of stinks. So it'd be nice to be able to... There we go. You see that? There's a blue stud hidden back there. Make sure to gather that, because that's worth 1,000 points. So definitely a lot more substantial as far as our score is concerned. Okay, so let's carry on this way. Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but those studs are also going to disappear on us, which stinks. All right. Get back all the way around this way. Hopefully there's still some points to be had. Okay, nice. There's a blue stud hidden in this corner as well. Make sure to get that. It's definitely worthwhile. We're just going to gather some of these studs. And then we're supposed to build what looks like a sand castle. I guess that's just for probably mini kits and such. Which, again, I don't remember if they're called mini kits in this. Wait, we already have one? When the heck did we pick up a mini kit? It's just 1 out of 10 right there. Okay. That's odd. I genuinely don't remember us actually collecting them, but okay. Okay, so let's get some digging done.
Bang on target. I just gotta keep digging for a couple of more minutes. Oh, come on.
We found it. Yep. Well, you were kind of close. Man, this is a good archaeological site if there's this many raptors just buried next to one another. Also, not sure how good of an archaeologist who finds like a raptor skeleton and then just proceeds to use it as a climbing tool. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Isn't that supposed to be like incredibly fragile and an important part of history? What's up with that? You know? Probably not what they actually would do as real archaeologists. Like, if there's an archaeologist watching this, it'd be funny if they did like a real archaeologist react to Jurassic World. You know how there's a trend of those types of videos. So, similar type of thing here. Okay, there he goes. That guy's utilizing the jackhammer, and we were supposed to only find one more. Velociraptor, and this is it. So I should be able to hopefully... Oh, what? Ellie can't build the Velociraptor? I actually did not know that. Okay. Wait, could she jump there then? Wait, what? I just made it. Come on. Look at that. Why does that not count? We were literally right there. Come on. Wow, that is incredibly tempting. It's right in front of us. The collectible item, that is. And unfortunately, it doesn't allow us actually to pick it up.
6-inch retractable claw, like a razor, on the middle toe.
The Raptor Claw has been unlocked. So I think that allows us now to slice like vines. So if there's a terrain that you can't get through, or like thick brushery and such, you'd be able to do so now. Okay, there we go. So now we can use the Raptor Claw to probably bring down that string. So that'll be nice. And of course, by the way, I should say this. This game is obviously called Lego Jurassic World, but yes, you do start with Lego Jurassic Park. So it kind of goes in the order of events of the actual movies. So even though... Whoa, I almost missed that purple stud. Okay, there we are. True Survivor. Da, 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 da. That's what it's called. Now we know. Okay, now we can actually pick up that mini kit. Cool. So again, obviously if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself like, hey, I watched Jurassic World and I don't remember the events of Jurassic World going like this. In fact, I don't remember any of these characters or anything like that. That's because you did not watch Jurassic Park. But don't worry, we'll get to the Jurassic World storyline as well. It's just a matter of when, not if. Okay, so let's gather a few more studs. I guess we don't have to worry about studs anymore right now because we already have our True Survivor rank unlocked, which is definitely cool. But, you know, the more the merrier. Especially early on in the game, you still kind of want to try to go out of your way to gather studs because you'll need them in order to be able to purchase power-ups and such and unlock dinosaurs and different characters. Like, there's a lot of unlockables in LEGO games, and all of them are funded through the stud currency. So it takes a while in the early get-go to be able to afford all those things. So that's why it's still important and smart for us to go on ahead and gather studs, even now that we've already reached our True Survivor rank. Okay, so looks like we're supposed to reassemble this machine here of some sort. And I honestly can't recall what this machine is, so I guess time will tell here. Okay, so I think we should be able to, as I mentioned before, you see that kind of thick brush here of shrubbery and such? We should be able to, yep, you see, using the Raptor Claw, slice and dice our way through all of that. Clear all that out. Okay. Wonder if there's more sandcastle. There it is. Pieces here. So we can assemble that. That's number 3. Fantastic. Doing some good work there. Okay, so here's the handlebar piece. That's part number 1. And I think the wheel is right there on that barrel, no? Okay, so that's the first component. And component number 2. Correct? Ta-da!
Great. Now it looks like the picture in the instructions.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, so you can basically go on ahead and destroy these little blocks. Oh, this thing just sprays studs. Does that just keep going? Like in perpetuity? Because you could farm for studs that way. There we go! They've located themselves a brand new skeleton along with a guitar. I'm not sure what the electric guitar is doing there. That might be an Easter egg that's going way over my head. If you know what that's a reference to, obviously use the comment section down below to let me know. Ellie Sattler calling out for everyone to be cautious. Okay, can somebody use a handbrake around here? What is happening, man? How's that truck just flew off? Okay, speaking of Ellie, she should be able to jump up there for helping us. with that task, and then we assemble, again, a bunch of dinosaurs' bones into what seems like a jump pad for our characters to scale up. Okay, seems like Alan Grant is calling for the slowdown of the helicopter blades. Wonder what's back here. Let's find out. Yes, another mini kit. Cool. Or, again, I'm referring to them as mini kits, but I honestly don't remember. Ooh, nice. Blue stud behind the tent there. Make sure to grab that. But obviously they might have a different name. I just can't recall right now what the actual title of those was. This guy needs to use the washroom. Oh, awkward. Okay. That's real awkward now. I thought we're helping him by, like, rebuilding it or something like that. I don't know. Where's he off to now? I'm wondering. He's just like, I gotta run. That's it. He just quit. He just quit on his dream to become an archaeologist because someone didn't let him use the bathroom, apparently. That's it. He's out of there. No longer going to be working with our characters. Ooh, here we go. So this is the 4th of the sand castles that we need to build. And I think that gives us another mini kit. Sweet. That also gives us a lot of studs, actually, which is nice. I don't think we can interact with that. Yeah, we don't have the right ability for that. I think that requires super strength, I believe. Or, like, stronger characters, which I guess Alan Grant does not qualify for that. So here we go. We got a little bit of a meeting between Hammond, right? John Hammond? Yeah, okay, good. As I was saying his name, I'm like, I don't know why I hesitated if that was his name. I couldn't recall if that was actually his name, but I think we're safe. We got it right. We guessed it right. And as you can see, he's come to meet up with Alan and Ellie with his revolutionary idea of reviving dinosaurs, and more importantly, his revolutionary concept of starting up basically a theme park around dinosaurs. But when some people hear that idea, they're like, yeah, cool, that could be kind of neat. But he's like, yeah, that would be kind of neat, but we're going to use real dinosaurs, which obviously is what makes the whole concept of Jurassic Park so cool, and definitely made for a really cool movie. And also, it is interesting how for this Lego game, they definitely went back through the usual kind of way that they used to make Lego games for movies, where they would just use lines from the films. So this definitely utilizes that type of strategy. But on the bright side, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is the prologue completed for Lego Jurassic World. Overall, seems to run pretty well, pretty much as well as I remember it running on the PlayStation 4. We didn't run into any type of hiccups, so I'm happy about that. We got our True Survivor rank, which is awesome. Yes, they do call them mini kits. Cool. They just look different, but they're still called mini kits. Oh, yeah, I forgot you assembled dinosaur skeletons. That was actually a cool concept in this game. And then we do get some characters unlocked. Interesting. It looks like you get the DLC characters unlocked by default here, as you can see in the bottom row there. So you got like a variation of Chris Pratt's character. Then you have, I think one of those might be Colin Trevorrow, I want to say. So you do get basically the characters unlocked from before. So I think that that's definitely kind of neat. And we just got 4 different characters unlocked as well. We also get the Jurassic Park responder unlocked, as well as the forklift. Very exciting. You go from the Jurassic Park responder to the forklift and road sweeper. Not nearly as exciting as far as vehicle choices are concerned, but hey, I guess the more the merrier as far as vehicles are concerned. We do get the True Survivor, the level completion gold bricks collected, and that brings us to 2 out of 227 gold bricks collected. And ladies and gents, that wraps up part number 1 in our Lego Jurassic World adventure. Thanks all for watching. Hopefully we'll catch you guys here on the next part. Don't forget to hit that like button down in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite Jurassic film. I don't want to say Jurassic World film, since there's only 2 to choose from for that. But let me know down in the comment section below. Have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll see you all later, alligators. Bye-bye.